Hello everyone, I'm Nate and welcome to the channel. Today I am shooting with my new camera, so it's going to be a little bit more cropped in here than usual. I'm actually now shooting with 4K, so if you're watching this on YouTube, I would switch that to 4K, so if it doesn't automatically set there. So it does crop in a little bit on this new camera, but I think the look's going to be crispy. All right, we have a review for you today. This is from this is the newest release from Zero Gravity Return Tops. This is the Qi. It's pronounced Qi, but it looks like QI. But that's how we're going to pronounce it because that's how they told us to pronounce it. So Qi. All right, let's get into the Qi from Zero Gravity Return Tops. So first off, like the shape of this, I don't know why, and it's because it's not exactly like this by any means, but immediately kind of like reminded me of like the Halifax from One Drop, just a little bit. And so I don't know why, but maybe just kind of some of the cuts a little bit there. But it is a H shape, sort of aggressive H shape, but I could see a little bit of V shape in there too. Let's go ahead and take a look at the profile here. So take a look at that. Yeah, I really like that look there. Lots of angles, lots of angles. And I like how, like, just right in within the gap there, you have a little bit of a step bit, so it's going to be great for horizontal play. It's definitely more of a performance-focused shape. I mean, those rims are really beefy. I can feel the thickness there. There's lots and lots of weight on the rims there, so it's going to be a well-balanced yo-yo, a very, very rim-weighted yo-yo. Again, lots of cool angles there. Let's take a look at that fade too. I really like the look of that fade. On the center here, on the hubs, we have one side, it says QI, or with the Qi, right? That's the name. And on the other side, we actually have the logo for Zero Gravity Return Tops. So yeah, I really like that. Again, kind of the cups match sort of the angular cuts of the actual profile, and so just lots and lots of angles there. It does have a little bit of a center sort of like space there. I've managed to get some centering finger spins, but it's not, I don't believe it's meant to be like a finger spin dimple or anything like that, but you can kind of lock it in if you hit it just exactly right. This is one of those yo-yos you can feel the weight distribution, very much so on the end. So let's go actually play it, see how it plays on the string. Let's go. All right, welcome back to the On the String section with the Qi from Zero Gravity Return Tops. All right, I might have to go in a little bit and make sure that my hands are not like completely numb so I can actually grade this yo-yo properly, but so far we're okay. Anyways, yeah, I mentioned in the hand section that it kind of just, the profile of it reminded me of the Halifax, kind of those cuts. You can feel those cuts like in a catch, but it's not uncomfortable. It's still a fairly comfortable yo-yo. It's definitely wide open gap. And so as far as like performance, I mean, oh my goodness, like the gap is very conducive for performance focus, right? As far as a mono-metal is concerned, this is pretty much where it's gonna be as far as performance features, as far as the gap. I mean, it's got, I mean, no problem, right? Hitting that. It's going to reject very well as well. I mean, that gap is very, very, again, very good for those performance type of tricks. Very good. That's that's the best I can come up with. It's very good. Okay. Anyways, it is. I mean, I mentioned in the hand that it's one of those yo-yos that it's kind of predictable where the weight distribution is going to hit, and it really is. I mean, it is very rim weighted, and so it's crazy balanced, and it's going to grind very, very well. I mean, oh my gosh, it just hits that spot really well. So the balance, you can definitely tell on something like a finger grind and those kind of things. Now I mentioned that sort of like the dimple kind of in the middle. It's not really a dimple, but there is a spot. If you kind of pop it up. Let's see if I can do it. I missed it. But you can still finger spin without it. It kind of bounces around a little bit. Let's see if I can hit it again here. I missed it. You have to hit it just right, but I've hit it a few times. Let me see if I can do it again. There we go. Yeah, it kind of bounces around still. Oh, the wind took my string. All right, but you get the idea. If you really want to, you can kind of hit that exactly. But again, it's not gonna be great for that, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, it works okay. It has a lighter, sort of bouncier feel as well to it. Yeah, they've kind of, because I think they shaved so much of the weight off from like the body, the mid body of it, it definitely has sort of a bouncier feel on the string. I mean, I don't know, from their whole catalog, this might be kind of higher up on the mono metal side of performance focus. I think I've reviewed everything of theirs now, so I'm pretty sure I would put this high up on there. I mean, regens are actually okay. I mean, it doesn't have that higher controlled wall, but it actually works okay because it's got a decent amount of balance, right? And so they're pretty controlled. You just got to have to, I don't know, just work with it a little bit more. Yeah, horizontal is going to be a win for this yo-yo as well. Like really little like string drag there on the gap. And so for longer, more capable people than myself, you're going to do really well with this yo-yo for that. So yeah, I mean, overall, I really enjoy this yo-yo. Again, it's got lots of really great angles that aren't too gimmicky, right? I feel like they did just the right shape. It's a very elegant sort of shape. And I like how the cup itself sort of mimics a lot of those angles. And so very just aesthetically pleasing, but it's got a crazy amount of rim weight. So really chunky rims there. So if you really like a heavily rim-weighted yo-yo, that's how you say it. I think you're gonna really like the Chi here. So definitely check it out if you've never checked out any zero gravity return tops. I think this is gonna be a good introductory maybe for that. Again, a really solid performance mono metal yo-yo from zero gravity return tops. And until the next one, later.